Hey everyone, I'm Armor Gaming. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a monster review on Hyperia. I want to give a huge thanks to Yami for letting me use your account to make this video. If you don't know Yami, well you should. He's on Hounds of Legends and I would argue he's one of the best players in the game. As you can see, he has a 130 Hyperia and he has 3 strength runes on this monster. Now the thing about Hyperia is that he currently has the highest power in the whole entire game, 3762. And even when taking into account every single monster that's ever been released, this is the monster with the 3rd highest power stat. Oh wait, I just fact checked myself. 2nd highest power stat. Only Radar has a higher power stat than this monster. So yes, even though a new Earth monster just came out that is, I would say the new Earth monster Ugluk is stronger, Hyperia technically has the higher power stat. So this monster has an evolving trait. First of all, he's immune to stun, so he can't be stunned or mega stunned. At rank 1, you get this monster with Megatons, so he's the newest and latest Megaton monster, and it's so nice that we get it at rank 1. And then if you get him at rank 3, you get a 50% damage mirror, so any attack that gets thrown at you, and keep in mind you have the Megatons, you're going to be reflecting 50% of the damage. What I really like about this is that, keep in mind, when an enemy monster does an AoE against you, well, you take triple damage, right? If the attack was to deal 10,000 damage, you're going to take 30,000 damage because you're absorbing all the attacks that would have gone to your teammate. Well, because you're returning 50% of the damage, that monster that did the AoE skill against you is also going to feel the wrath, is also going to feel not 30k damage, but 15k damage. So that is really powerful. So, let's see. In terms of relics, this monster can hold an armor relic, so you give him something that just increases his survivability essentially. So for now we're going to borrow the Nabotis' armor. We'll make sure to give it back to Ragnarok. And you can also give him a mask. So there's tons of things you can utilize. And it all really depends on what you have. For now we're going to give him Jazzstar's masks. There's other masks, Talon's masks, and give your whole team a shield. There is a bunch of different relics you can utilize. Just use whatever you have that works for him. Let's talk about the skills and then we can talk about a rune setup and everything else. So we'll start on the left. We'll talk about Mean. Or is it Men? Applies damage mirror and taunt to itself, requires cooldown. 100% damage mirror and taunt for 1 turn. We also have defensive, also be good. Deals moderate earth damage to one enemy, applies daze to one enemy, and a 30% life shield to itself. Daze and shield, I wouldn't say that's that great of a skill. Although if you do make him tanky, that 30% life could be quite significant. And the good thing about dazing is you're reducing accuracy of the enemy monster by 25% as well as damage output. So they may not hit you, but even if they do hit you, their damage output is reduced. With this skill, well, instead of 50% damage return, it's 100% damage mirror. And you could get taunt, so any single attack will be drawn towards you, towards your Hyperia. Let's move on. There's Hyperia for everyone. Deals moderate special damage to an enemy, deals moderate special damage to all enemies. So this is one of those skills that essentially attacks twice, but you target one enemy with a single target attack. This is useful against dodge area monsters, although it's not that strong of a skill as you can see. It does have a 1-turn cooldown, however, but still not a strong skill. We have which doubles the health pool of itself and requires cooldown. So this is a skill that just doubles your health pool, as it says. 19 stamina cost 1 turn cooldown. I don't think it's that great because you're not capitalizing on anything. Like, yes, he's a tanky monster, but if you're gonna capitalize on his power stat, give him strength runes. If you want to capitalize, well, I guess his life, right? But I wish this would have done more. I wish it would have been double life and taunt, double life and mega taunt, double life and immunity to some sort of DOTs. Because if not, the DOTs will take you down. Let's keep going. Why so many fails? 50% chance of applying stun to one enemy. It's spammable. That's the only saving grace about it, but not a fan. And then these skills aren't that great. So on the left hand side, pretty underwhelming skill set, I would say. On the right hand side, okay, this is where we have some of his more powerful skills, which is why Yami has this equipped. And you're going to notice they tend to be more attack focused, even though Hyperia is this Megaton monster. So Hyperia is interesting because Hyperia is a tank that can definitely dish out a punch. Essentially a 1-punch titan. Deals massive damage to an enemy and applies quicksand to one enemy. That is massive. 22 stamina cost 2 turn cooldown, and it even applies quicksand. That's powerful. Especially because when we consider that during the first few turns, that damage mirror is going to be reflecting damage. So once Hyperia finally gets the turn in, you're probably going to be able to OTK if they've been attacking you. Or maybe the enemy was too afraid to attack, so they just recharged. Well, you can hit them with 1-punch titan. Let's keep going. Brutish power. Brutish power removes positive effects from all enemies. That's really good. Deals moderate spell damage to all enemies and applies shock to all enemies. Shock will deal some low thunder damage and block extra turn skills, which I think is fantastic considering the current meta has so many extra turn skills. The War Masters have extra turn skills, all these elite monsters have extra turn skills, the new Earth monster, the Taunt Killer, has extra turn skills. So being able to land a shock on them, that's super useful to prevent them from actually utilizing those extra turn skills. Moving on, control, what's that? And I know you think this is a skill that you would think this skill would give you like immunity to control. Nope, it actually gives you immunity to daze. Because moderate earth damage to all enemies applies daze. And the one thing I will say again, daze, that I like again, is that accuracy reduction and that power reduction. So, you know, even if the enemy attacks, I mentioned this previously, even if the enemy attacks you, they could miss, but even if they land the attack, it's reduced by 25%. I really wish that this was actually a control immunity kind of thing, or I wish that it would have give you extra sort of protection, like maybe further reduce the accuracy of the enemy monster somehow, some way. And lastly, we have which applies Megaton to itself and applies damage reduction to all enemies and requires cooldown. So this is a way to reinstate your Megatons, and the damage reduction, monsters inflict 25% less damage. So as you can see, you have this damage reduction and you have daze, which is what he's really working with, right? He's reducing the damage output. You're going to be absorbing attacks and you're reducing damage output so the enemy can't take you down that easily. You have relics you can work with to protect yourself, and then you have your one punch titan to attack the enemy and try to take them down. At the same time, you have this AoE damage. One time you're applying the shock, and the other time you're applying the daze. So you're preventing extra turn skills, and then brutish power is also removing positive effects. So me personally, I think the skill set is a little overwhelming. Overall though, I still like that this monster was available to players, and I like that at rank 1 you get a Megaton monster. We're getting an Earth Megaton monster. Well, this monster's already out, so hopefully you're able to get this immune to stun Earth Megaton monster. If you can get him to rank 3, he's quite powerful with the 50% damage mirror. That's quite new and unique. So I would definitely recommend getting Hyperia, if anything, for the Megatons. With that being said, his ultimate attack is Me-like Destruction, which applies 100% life shield to itself, deals very heavy earth damage to all enemies, applies quicksand to all enemies, applies shock to all enemies. So the ultimate does a lot, right? You shock, you quicksand, you give yourself 100% life shield. It's going to be really hard to take them down, especially when the enemy can't utilize extra turn skills and when there's a DLT eating away at their life. So anyhow, with that being said, let's actually take this monster into player versus player and test him out. So as you can see, Yami already has Ugluk at level 130, rank 5, and no, it wasn't given to him by SocialPoint, he just has him. He told me he got him within the first 10 minutes. That is insane. So the one thing that I'm always scared about whenever I'm on Yami's account is losing. I'm like, oh no, Yami, what if I let you down? What if I can't win? Because I think that's definitely possible. That's a possibility. But nonetheless, I am going to try my best. I'm going to put Wormlad. Let's see, I have my Megaton monster. Who else? What else can I do? And what I like about this is you also get to see what's it like in these high crazy leagues that is just like a completely different level from what you're used to seeing when I play on my account or stuff like that. So I'm just going to be scrolling so you can see through all of these incredible, amazing monsters. Like they are really on a different level. Ooh, a War Master Zara. You know what? I kind of feel like that the immune to control could come in handy, and that extra life could come in handy. So we are going to do a revival essence, one of the many revival essence. And I got to remember to put all this back to how it was. We're just going to go in with the skill set. Look at the kind of enemies we're facing. Wormlad, Ragnarok the Lhasa, Wormlad, Ragnarok Izel. Do you see a pattern? Wormlad, Ragnarok, Sammy. We'll take on Calm and Collected. By the way, at the moment, Yami's in the top 50 of all of PvP. So that definitely says something. So, Ragnarok goes first. No more failures, churn transfer. Pesty. Okay. And then Pain. So I lose my positive effects. I get to restore the dream. So remove all these negative effects from my team. I got 0 damage on me. Let's see, removes all negative effects, applies precision to an ally, gives 1 extra turn. Removes all negative effects from all allies. Immunity to torture to all allies, and let's go with that. Oh shoot. That was an accidental click. That I wasn't supposed to do that, but that's fine because I can still remove negative effects from my whole team. Cool. I am going to reinstate the Megatons. Let's see, applies Megaton to itself and damage reduction. So okay, that's interesting. Archangel's Blessing. So Wormlad has Megaton now, and he has dodge area, right? Megatons, yep. Cooldown immunity, regen, skill mirror. What to do, what to do. Alright, I'm going to do... Why don't we get rid of that? So, let's single target him. Got it with a sunburn. Righteous evil, I guess I'll absorb it all. Let's see, deals moderate damage, applies torture immunity. We'll have curse, that is a torture skill. Damage mirror to all allies, ooh, that'll be nice. But let's get rid of that torture immunity. I don't want that torture immunity on my... I don't want to get hit with any torture. 3 horsemen, enemy got an alt, recharge. Alright, 1 punch titan. Look at the damage output on this skill. Right now I can only attack Sammy, but I basically deal 37k damage, and I break his 22k shield. Control, what's that, is the day skill, and then this is a skill that removes positive effects from all enemies and deals moderate special damage and applies shock. So, what am I going to do? Let's see. Evasion, oh, I am scared. So, we're going to do brutish power, and nice. So, what happened? Sammy lost his evasion and his buffs. Let's see, damage mirror, positive effects block. I might need to revive. I'll just recharge. Let's see, restore the dream, recharge, and not today. So already I've been ulted twice, and the Megatons, I've been absorbing everything, so I'm good, I'm safe. Cane of Atlantis kicks in, thank you very much. Let's go ahead and finish off the Worm Lad. Bam. So that's 1 down, and he's back from the dead. Never mind, he's not down. This is where 1 punch titan comes in, and again, look at the damage output on Sammy. Wow, that's nice. I'm actually gonna just take out Worm Lad, and he might get resurrected, which is completely fine. I am going to do Despicable Beans. Alright, cool. No more failures on himself. Undead Ritual, so he's back from the dead. Got single target attacked, 0 damage. Pestilence kicked in. It said that I got my positive effects removed from the very beginning because you weren't able to see the damage mirror in action. Alright, what am I going to do? Torture immunity to all allies. Let's do that. We're going to target Sammy. Maybe I should have targeted Wormlad to kill him, but that's fine. Archangel's Blessing, recharge, how to kill your dragon, and recharge. Alright, control, what's that? It's pretty powerful considering I have my 3 strength runes. So, 40k damage and the enemy is dazed. Alright, healing amulet for Sammy. Got hit with a pain. And masterwork armor. Let's clear all of this. I believe I can. Yep. See, having 2 support monsters actually works really well. I can reinstate my Megatons. Alright, and it's the same thing that happened last time where Wormlad is the monster that has it. They return transferring a lot. Archangel's Blessing. Righteous Evil kicks in. Ooh, look at all of those effects. Nabotis's armor kicks in. Recharge. I am gonna get rid of the Megaton. I need that gone. Alright, how to kill your dragon. This is where shocking the enemy would come in handy. I am going to remove those effects, all of those negative effects. It'll trigger an extra turn, and bam! Wormlad, you are dead again. Did you see the damage I put on that? Was it 110,000 damage? That is ridiculous. Restore the Dream, Death Moratorium. I believe I can also do Restore the Dream. Or I can do Despicable Beans. What should I do? Remove positive effects. I don't need to Restore the Dream. Let's do Despicable Beans. Alright, Queen's Caw, Mega Freeze, Masterwork Armor, Pesty. I can remove negative effects from my whole entire team. These battles take a while, don't they? Torture Immunity, Damage Mirror. Let's go with the Torture Immunity, if anything. Torture Immunity to my team. I'm frozen. I can Restore the Dream. Alright, Archangel's Blessing. Pain, so I lose my buffs. War of Ages. I've been ulted 3 times now. I'm counting, guys. I'm counting. Alright, let's single target. Let's go ahead and still Torture Immunity. And we'll single target Wormlad. Blazing Trap kicked in. No more failures. How to kill your dragon. Masterwork Armor. So I think I'm just going to set up some sort of defense if I can. Total damage reduction. I don't really need this, so I'm just gonna recharge. Restore the Dream. Restore the Dream. Restore the Dream. Okay, let's see. Recharge myself. Death Moratorium. I'm out of stamina, so I can still do this to remove negative effects. And I don't think I need it, so I'm just gonna recharge. I am gonna set up Megatons, and if anything, I can just resurrect, which is exactly what's probably gonna be happening. Got hit with the Queen's Claw, so I just need to get a churn with Wormlad, and I can res. Now I can clear negative effects. Alright, as long as I don't die, I can res. Archangel's Blessing, that's fine so far. Pesty, that's fine so far. Alright, come back from the dead. Hyperia. Awesome. Very awesome. Righteous Evil, that's cool with me. Masterwork Armor, that's cool with me. Alright, so let's start winning this battle. We're going to do, let's see, we're going to attack Sammy. Got that mirror damage in. We're going to do Despicable Beings as much as I want to. We're going to restore the dream. I need to start healing Hyperia. Alright, awesome. We're going to one punch Titan. And we're going to kill Wormlad. Awesome. So that's one down. Guess it with a pain. We're going to do Despicable Beings. We're going to do, let's see, gives one extra turn to one ally. Do I want to do that? Do I need to do that? I don't think I need to do that. We'll go with the Torch Immunity. We'll attack Sammy. Alright, the issue here is that there's double resurrection. Then every enemy monster has the resurrection skill. Every enemy monster has a healing skill. Every enemy monster has some sort of turn transfer skill, with the exception of Wormlad, which is extra turn skills. So it's kind of tough to break that formation on the enemy, at least with the team I picked. Again, I'm just trying to showcase Hyperia, and that's the issue, where I don't want to pick other allies that I know could work really well and just kill the enemy. That's the fourth time the enemy's ulted me. But it's tough. It's definitely tough for me to showcase a monster in this league, just because of the kind of opponents I'm facing. And then at the same time, it's not that relatable to players, especially if they're not going to have Hyperia at 130. But nonetheless, it's just super fun to showcase. And overall, I think it's been a great, fantastic battle. So Death, he's probably going to do Pain. There's the Pain. I'm going to recharge. I might lose Hyperia, Masterwork Armor. Alright, Queen's Claw. So I don't know how this is going to end up going for me. And again, this is what I said. Sometimes playing on Yami's account, my biggest fear is that I'm just going to lose and drop his trophies. The good thing is I know Yami can easily raise it back. So even if I fail, I know Yami will be okay getting his trophies back. Let us restore the dream. Awesome. I'm going to one punch Titan. Look at that OTK potential. That's crazy. If only Wormlad. If only I could kill Wormlad. Let's do. Who am I more afraid of? Well, let's kill you. Or Sammy, actually, I haven't seen him revive, so maybe he doesn't revive. Let's protect my Wormlad. Oh, didn't matter. Okay, so first battle was a defeat. It was a super long battle. Did you get to see Hyperia? Hopefully? Hopefully you did. Here, let's refresh and let's see if we can find a different kind of battle that isn't all the same thing. It's all the same thing, essentially. Let's go into the defense log and see if we can find something that uses, or someone that uses a different kind of defense, just so we can see. Oh, go back into multiplayer and defense, scroll all the way down. Let's see, same defense, and same defense. So I don't think it matters who I battle, because it's all the same defenses essentially. And again, I just want to showcase the damage mirror. So I might have to do that in an adventure map. Let me see, I'm trying to think. We'll try the base on the far left, and we'll see what happens. Click on fight. Let's go ×2. Restore the dream. Queen's Claw. See, I lost my positive effects from the very beginning, so you didn't get to see anything. I'm going to single target right here. Alright, the Puppet Master. I'm going to removes and gives an extra churn. Do I want to do that? We'll try that. We'll see what Ragnarok does. Archangel's Blessing, that's completely fine with me. So one punch Titan against Isel, almost taking him down completely. That is gorgeous. What does he have? Oblation, Trap, and Armor at the start of the battle. Okay, that's fine with me. So I am actually going to do this Brutish Power. Yeah, I'm going to do this. And then Jastar's Mask kicks in. Nabotas' Armor kicks in. Then I can finish off Isel. Bam! Just like that. I love that skill, One Punch Titan. It's so fitting when he's running all strength. It is definitely so fitting. I'm gonna do Restore the Dream. Alright, let's see. Single targeted, Sunburn. No more failures, turn transfer. Puppet Master, Total Blind. I'm gonna cleanse, clear negative effects. Gonna One Punch Titan again. Man, it'd be cool if they had a one turn cooldown. I'm gonna activate my Megaton to protect my allies. Let's see, Dreamcatcher, Nightmare, Stamina Leak. And Bodus's armor kicks in again. Restore the Dream. I can do Despicable Beans to remove positive effects and block positive effects. Got hit with the Death Door. Really, my armor kicks in. Righteous Evil. Ooh, that's powerful. I am going to rid myself of torch immunities. So single target here. And then One Punch Titan, I should be able to use it next turn. So, ooh, I just got body snatched. I just got possessed. See? If only this was like immunity to possession. That would make sense. Hopefully I recharge. Ooh, single targeted myself. Let's single target. Let's Sunburn. Let's just go after Isol. Maybe Ragnarok next turn. Queen's Caw. I'm dead. Wormlad gets 2 turns. I get to res my Hyperia. And this is good. I'm going to single target and give my team immunity. No, mirror damage because they get a few turns in. So let's see. Decoy, Megaton, mirror damage. Archangel's Blessing. So he takes it. Isol's going to take it because of the mirror damage. Attack me. And I lost my positive effects. Restore the Dream. This ought to help my team. No more failures. Death Door. So lost one of my monsters, but she's back from the dead. I am going to do... let's see, what should I do where I don't necessarily die? I am going to do torch immunity or mirror damage. I'm going to go with the mirror damage. So I'll attack Isol. I'll take the damage and I'll recharge over here. Recharge, are you afraid of attacking me? Or you had no stamina? I think it was lacking in stamina, huh? We'll go Despicable Beans just to target Ragnarok. Res, I can't do anything, so I'll set up Megaton myself. And let's see, Righteous Evil, Sunburn and Curse, ouch. And Archangel's Blessing, ouch. So I'm gonna do Restore the Dream if I can. I can't. We'll target Isol, we'll Sunburn. Okay, so that takes him down. He's gonna get resurrected. No more failures. Death Door, I lose Hyperia. Alright, single target. I need to bring back Zara in this case. I think that's gonna help me out more. I got my ult, so I know I can do that. I'm going to do, let's see, what should I do? Gives 1 extra turn, so let's do this. I don't care if Ragnarok gets an extra turn, I should be fine. Got hit with a Death Door. Maybe I should be worried. Despicable or Restore the Dreams. We're gonna ult. So I was ulted a lot, so I want to ult back. Okay, Res, Archangel's Blessing. Let's see. I can bypass that. Sunburn, so Restore the Dream. Unfortunately, he would have died. Puppet Master, single target, no more failures. And it doesn't look like I'm going to lose another battle. Okay, sucks for me. Again, I'm facing literally the exact same team. And I could always rearrange the team to where Hyperia can actually do something. But I'm not going to be doing that. I'm just going to go into dungeons and kind of showcase what Hyperia can do. So, maybe not dungeons. We'll do adventure map. I think it's a little more fitting in adventure map. So we'll do that. And actually, mostly it's a damage mirror that I want to show you guys. So, Barbie, move you. We will sort by Earth and we will put in Hyperia. These guys don't even matter. We'll do a team speed. We don't want done run there. So we'll do a team speed holder and we'll click fight. So they're just gonna recharge. Recharge. How long do I keep damage mirror for? Recharge. So check this out. Pocket size. Look at that. Reflected 4,726. Viper's Gaze. And then reflected. And then Light of the Afterlife, reflected. So the single target attack, he did Viper's Gaze. That is an AoE, so I was able to reflect all of that, which I think is just awesome. And then I can reinstate the Megatons. I can do, let's see, I can AoE Daze. I have Brutish Power that removes positive effects and shocks. I have One Punch Titan, which deals a massive 90k damage against this 123 Viper Notep. So the damage range is what I wanted to showcase more than anything. How it's really cool that he has Megaton and damage range at the start of the battle. It works out wonderfully for him. Overall, I like the monster. Using, I don't know if it was Yami's account or I don't know what it was, but using Hyperia, I like the monster. Skill set wise, I would still say I'm a little underwhelmed. He does have the highest power in the game, so the highest earth power in the game, second highest power in the whole entire game, so that's pretty cool. One Punch Titan is pretty cool. But overall, I would say a little underwhelmed with the skill set, but that's just my personal opinion. Nonetheless, this has been a monster review on Hyperia. Again, a huge thanks to Yami for letting me use your account to make this video. I always have a blast on your account. I'm always panicked on your account, so much anxiety on your account. But nonetheless, it is a ton of fun. With that being said, I hope everyone really enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. Thank you very much, and I will see you all next time.